Good morning, my dear. I'm so glad you're here with me. Before we go any further, take a deep breath. Yes, right now. Just breathe in slowly and let it out gently. You've made it to this moment, and that's something to be proud of. I know life can feel heavy sometimes. There may be mornings when you wake up with a tired heart, your mind already full of worries before your feet even touch the floor. Maybe you're wondering if today will be any different than yesterday. Maybe you're carrying stress from bills, relationships, or that quiet little voice that tells you you're not doing enough. But here's what I want you to know. You are doing the best you can, and that is enough for right now. You are not alone in how you feel, and you don't need to have everything figured out in this moment. We are not here to fix everything today. We are here to take a gentle step forward together. There is so much love within you, waiting to be felt again. There is power in the words you speak to yourself, especially in the quiet early hours of your day. The morning is a sacred time. It holds a kind of magic, like a blank page before the story is written. What you choose to say to yourself during these first moments can shape how your entire day unfolds. Most people don't realize how powerful their thoughts are. They wake up and immediately think about what they have to do, what went wrong yesterday, what might go wrong today. But imagine waking up and saying, "This is a new beginning. I am safe. I am loved. Life supports me." Doesn't that feel better? Doesn't that feel lighter? This is what I want to share with you today. A new way to start your mornings. Not with stress, but with softness. Not with fear, but with faith. You don't need to have a perfect life to feel peace. You just need a few gentle words to guide you home to yourself. Each morning, you are given a new invitation. An invitation to begin again, to speak love over your life, to plant seeds of joy, hope, and abundance. You are not a prisoner of your past thoughts. You are the thinker of your thoughts, and you can choose new ones. Even if the world around you seems hard, your inner world can be a place of kindness. That's why I invite you to start your mornings with intention. Not with a to-do list, not with your phone, but with a moment of stillness and some simple, healing words. It may seem small, but these words carry energy. They speak to the cells in your body, the rhythms of your heart, the flow of your emotions. When you begin your day in alignment with love, everything else begins to shift. Your attitude, your choices, your energy. Today, we will explore these words together. Words that can open doors inside you. Words that remind you of your worth. You don't have to believe in them right away. Just try them. Say them with me. I am willing to feel better. I am willing to try a new way. I am open to good things. That's all you need to begin. The first thoughts you think when you wake up are like the roots of a tree. If those roots are strong, the tree will stand firm no matter what comes. In the same way, the thoughts you start your day with set the tone for everything else. Imagine waking up and immediately saying something kind to yourself. Something like, "Today I greet life with open arms." Do you see how different that feels compared to, "I'm already late," or "I don't want to deal with this"? Your words hold energy, and your energy creates your experience. Most people don't even notice what they're thinking when they wake up. It's just habit. But the beautiful thing is, habits can be changed. Even just one new thought in the morning can lead you down a new path. It's like choosing a new direction at the start of a walk. You may still pass the same trees, the same streets, but your experience of the journey feels different because your intention is different. When we speak loving words to ourselves in the morning, we open a window for light to come in. That's why I often begin my day by saying, "Today is going to be a good day. I trust the process of life." I'm not trying to ignore challenges. I'm simply choosing to start from a place of peace instead of fear. You see, your mind is most open and receptive right when you wake up. It hasn't yet filled itself with the outside noise of the world. This is your moment to speak directly to your inner self, to plant seeds that will grow into your reality. If you say, "I am supported," "I am safe," "I am enough," your mind listens, your body listens, your heart listens. It begins to believe you, and that belief creates calm. You start the day standing on steady ground. This is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing a gentle focus. When you choose a better thought, you choose a better feeling. And when you feel better, you act from a place of confidence and love. You make better choices. You draw in better experiences. The morning gives you a little doorway before the world rushes in. Use it. Use it to whisper something kind to yourself. Use it to remember who you really are. I am a divine being. Life loves me. I am open to miracles. Say it before you get out of bed. Say it as you stretch your arms. Say it when you brush your teeth. You are setting the foundation for your entire day, and you are worthy of starting that day with love. Everything you speak carries power. Your words are not just sounds. They are declarations. They are decisions. When you say "I can't," your body tightens. When you say "I can," your body opens. That's how deeply your words affect you. That's why I want you to begin noticing the way you speak, not only to others, but especially to yourself. When you speak gently, your heart softens. When you speak with hope, your spirit lifts. And when you speak abundance, life begins to respond. Words are like seeds, and your mind is the soil. When you say something often enough, it begins to grow roots deep within you. That's why we use affirmations. Not because we're trying to force something, but because we're nurturing a new truth inside ourselves. If you wake up and say, "I am grateful for this day," that gratitude begins to shape your attitude, your choices, your energy. Gratitude opens doors. It allows more to flow in. If you say, "I am ready to receive," then your heart begins to expect good. And when your heart expects good, it finds it more easily. So today, I invite you to choose your words with care. Not from fear, but from love. Not from lack, but from abundance. Say things that support the life you want to create. I am abundant. I am enough. Everything I need is already within me. These are not just words. They are bridges. They carry you from where you are to where you long to be. Speak them not just once, but every morning. Speak them until they feel real. Speak them until they become your truth. And remember, even if you miss a day, you can always return. Your words are always waiting to welcome you back. Many people think abundance is only about money, but that's not true. Abundance is so much more than what's in your bank account. It's the feeling of waking up and knowing that life is here to support you. It's having time to do what you love, the energy to enjoy your day, the people who make you smile, the ideas that flow through your mind, and the peace that settles into your heart. When we talk about abundance, we're really talking about the natural flow of good in your life. Life is always offering you more joy, more peace, more chances to grow, more ways to feel loved and supported. But sometimes we don't notice that abundance because we're focused on what we think is missing. We've been taught to believe that if we don't have a certain amount of money or a perfect job or the right things, then we're not successful or worthy. But that isn't true. You are already worthy. You were born worthy. Abundance isn't something you chase. It's something you allow. It's like air. You don't earn air. You don't have to fight for it. You just breathe it in. Abundance works the same way. It flows more easily when you feel safe, open, and ready to receive it. If you believe life is hard, then life will seem hard. But if you begin to believe that life can be kind and supportive, then your experience will slowly begin to change. You don't have to wait for a certain amount of money to feel abundant. You can feel that way right now. Say to yourself, I am open to receiving all the good life has for me. Let that be your truth, even if you don't fully believe it yet. Every time you say those words, you are training your mind to see new possibilities. You are opening a door inside yourself. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. When you begin to see abundance as something that flows to you, not from effort or stress, but from your belief and willingness, you'll feel more at ease. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to push. You just need to be open and willing to trust. And yes, money is a part of abundance. There is nothing wrong with wanting more money. But instead of saying, I need money, try saying, money flows to me easily and often. Doesn't that feel better? When you shift from need to trust, from fear to belief, everything softens. Your energy changes. You begin to attract things differently. You begin to notice opportunities you once overlooked. Life becomes more about flow than struggle. And you realize, maybe for the first time, that you are already connected to a stream of well-being. You are not separate from it. You are part of it. So breathe that in. I am enough. There is always more on the way. I live in an abundant universe. Let that be your morning truth. It's hard to welcome new blessings when you're still holding on to old thoughts. That's why we take time to look at the patterns that show up in our mornings. The first moments after waking are like soft clay. Whatever you place there will shape the rest of the day. Many of us start the morning with worry. We think about what might go wrong, what we didn't do yesterday, or everything we feel behind on. That stress builds before we even leave the bed. We rush, we compare, we criticize ourselves without even realizing it. This becomes a habit, and habits become our way of living. But what if we paused and asked ourselves, is this how I want to begin? That one question can change everything. The thoughts you think over and over again become your beliefs, and those beliefs become the lens through which you see life. If you wake up saying, there's never enough time, or I'm not good enough, then that becomes your reality. But if you gently begin to say, I have enough time for what matters, or I am doing my best and that's enough, then something inside you begins to soften. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are simply learning to choose again. It's okay to admit that some of your morning habits no longer serve you. That's not failure. That's growth. Maybe you reach for your phone and read stressful news before you even get out of bed. Maybe you replay yesterday's mistakes in your mind. It's okay. We've all done it. The important thing is that now you are becoming aware, and awareness is where change begins. I want you to know that you can create a new pattern, one that starts your day with peace and clarity. A simple way to begin is to look in the mirror each morning and say, I am proud of you. You are doing your best. I love you. This mirror work may feel strange at first, but it works. Your inner self listens. Over time, you'll notice that your thoughts become gentler, your choices more loving. You can also try writing a few thoughts in a journal, just a few lines. Write what you are thankful for or what you are looking forward to. The key is to shift your energy from tension to openness. Affirmations help guide this process. Try starting your day with these words. I begin this day with love. I trust life. I am safe. These are not just sentences. They are vibrations. They change how you feel, how you breathe, and how you walk through your day. Your nervous system calms. Your heart feels more steady. And little by little, your mornings become a place of peace instead of pressure. You begin to let go of old routines that once felt automatic, and you create space for new beginnings. You are not repeating the past anymore. You are writing a new story, one loving word at a time. Imagine how different your day could feel if you spent just a few minutes each morning connecting with yourself in a loving way. You don't need a complicated routine, just a little time, a little intention, and some healing words. A morning ritual doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be true to you. Maybe you begin with a few deep breaths, placing your hand on your heart and feeling your own presence. Maybe you speak a gentle affirmation aloud like, life loves me. I am safe here. That alone can bring calm. It reminds your body and mind that everything is okay right here and now. You might then take a moment to write in a journal. Write one thing you are thankful for, or write one kind sentence to yourself. It could be as simple as, I'm proud of how far I've come. These small actions begin to change your relationship with the day ahead. You begin to feel more rooted, more ready. You're not reacting, you're choosing. This is the power of ritual. It brings intention to your mornings, instead of letting them be rushed and random. It's like watering a plant. You don't have to flood it. Just a little water every day helps it grow. If you want, you can speak specific affirmations for different areas of your life. For your finances, money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. For your relationships, I attract love by being love. For your health, my body heals and thrives in every moment. These words are like soft blankets. They wrap around your mind and guide your energy. They remind you of the truth that was always there. You are powerful, worthy, and supported. You don't have to say all the affirmations perfectly. You don't even have to believe them right away. Just begin. Speak them like a whisper, like a gentle prayer. Your inner self will hear you. Your energy will shift. Over time, you'll start to believe the truth of those words. And once belief takes root, abundance begins to grow naturally. Your morning ritual can be as short or as long as you need. There are no rules. The only thing that matters is that it feels loving to you. It should not feel like pressure. It should feel like a gift. A gift you give yourself each day to begin again with love and trust. So even if you only have 5 minutes, let those minutes be filled with kindness. Let them be the foundation on which you build your day. You deserve a morning that feels soft, steady, and sacred. and it begins with your choice to make it so. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself beginning the day feeling calm, centered, and open to good. Imagine that the sun is rising and so are you. Not just waking up from sleep, but rising in energy, in belief, and in alignment with who you really are. You are not just starting a day, you are stepping into a new opportunity to create, to receive, and to be at peace. This is the energy of abundance, and you can connect with it by simply allowing yourself to feel supported. When you start the day with intention, you become a magnet for good. Not because you're forcing anything to happen, but because you are aligning yourself with the flow of life. There's something beautiful that happens when you begin your morning by focusing not on what's missing, but on what you're open to receive. Say to yourself, I am ready to welcome joy today. I am ready to feel good in my body. I am ready to receive unexpected blessings. These are not empty words. They are energetic invitations. When you speak like this, you tune your energy to what you desire rather than what you fear. And when your energy is tuned to love, kindness, and trust, your day responds in kind. That's how powerful your energy is. You don't need to chase anything. You simply need to align with it. If you've ever started your day feeling tense, you know how quickly things can feel overwhelming. But when you begin with clarity and peace, the same tasks and challenges feel lighter. That's because your energy creates your experience. You may still have things to do, but your approach will be different. You'll feel more steady. You'll see more clearly. You'll speak more gently. That's the gift of beginning your day as a magnet for good. You become the calm in the middle of everything. You become the reminder that life is here to support you, not fight you. You can use your breath to center yourself each morning. Just a few slow inhales and exhales can bring you back to the present moment. As you breathe, say softly, I am here. I am safe. I am open. Then let your mind rest on the feeling of those words. Feel their warmth spread through your chest and into your body. You are setting the tone for the day, not by fixing everything, but by coming home to yourself. You are stepping into alignment, and in alignment, all things are possible. Now that you've made space for abundance in your heart and mind, let's bring this into your everyday life. It's one thing to speak affirmations in the morning, but the real transformation happens when those words begin to guide your actions and decisions. You begin to move differently. You start responding instead of reacting. You pause before speaking. You listen with more presence. You speak with more kindness, not just to others, but to yourself. These small shifts create ripples, and those ripples become waves of change. Start with awareness. As you go about your day, notice your thoughts. Are they aligned with love or fear? If you catch yourself thinking something that doesn't feel good, don't scold yourself. Just gently choose again. Say, that thought doesn't serve me. I choose to believe in something better. Then replace it with a loving affirmation. Maybe something like, I trust life, or good things are on their way. This isn't about controlling every thought. It's about guiding your focus, like steering a boat gently back on course. Another beautiful way to carry abundance with you is to practice gratitude throughout the day. It doesn't have to be big or dramatic. Just pause and notice. The warmth of your cup of tea, the smile of someone passing by, the breath moving through your body. Each of these moments is a doorway to abundance. The more you notice, the more you receive. Gratitude is like opening a window. It lets more light in. If you enjoy journaling, keep a small notebook with you. When you feel something good, write it down. When you feel stuck, write a loving reminder to yourself. Over time, this becomes a powerful record of your journey. It shows you how far you've come. It reminds you of the love and wisdom already inside you. And it becomes a tool you can return to whenever you need support. There may be days when it's harder to feel connected to abundance. That's okay. We all have those days. Just remember, abundance isn't something outside of you. It's something you practice by choosing better thoughts, better words, and better care for yourself. Speak kindly. Breathe deeply. Pause often. You are planting seeds every time you do, and those seeds will bloom. Change takes time, and that's perfectly fine. Some days you will feel strong and aligned. Other days you might feel lost or tired. But no matter what kind of day you're having, I want you to remember this. The very fact that you are trying means you are growing. The fact that you are choosing new words, new thoughts, and a new energy means you are already on the path to change. You are becoming more aware, more loving, more open, and that is something to celebrate. It's easy to be hard on yourself, especially when the old thoughts return. But healing isn't about perfection. It's about gentleness. Be patient with your process. Speak to yourself like you would to a child or a dear friend. Say, I see you. I love you. We're doing this together. When you offer yourself this kind of kindness, you become your own safe place. You no longer need the outside world to prove your worth. You already know it inside. A helpful reminder for the days that feel difficult is this: I am doing better than I think I am. It's true. You are breaking cycles that have been running for years. You are saying no to thoughts that once ruled your life. That is not small. That is powerful. And every time you show up for yourself, even in the smallest way, you are sending a message to the universe that says, I am ready for more. So take your time. Let the change be slow if it needs to be. Just don't stop. Keep speaking the words. Keep choosing the thoughts that feel better. Keep returning to yourself again and again. There is no rush. There is only love. And love always knows the way. You are worthy of a life that feels good to wake up to. You are worthy of mornings filled with peace instead of pressure. You are worthy of abundance, ease, and joy. And every time you speak that truth aloud, you bring it closer to your reality. So speak it with me now. I am safe. I am loved. I am open to receive. I trust life. Everything I need is within me. Thank you for showing up for yourself today. Thank you for being willing to try a new way. I hope you carry these words with you not just this morning, but every morning. You are deeply loved. You are always supported. And your abundance is already on its way. All is well. All is well in your world.